Hi everyone, welcome to my fall 2024 open house. This is my virtual component. Tomorrow is my in-person, and I'm so glad to have you here. When I think about fall, I love the changing of seasons. I have always been one who likes the 4 seasons, and I love that we get some returning products and stuff. So we have 6 new fall products and 2 returning products that have been reformulated to make them even better. So for those of you who have never been on one of my lives before, I just want to welcome you. My name is Janice Yam, and I'm an Epicure Ambassador here in Edmonton, and I have been with Epicure for 17 plus years. It's kind of wild to think it's been that long. I am so thankful to Epicure. I love the food, we enjoy eating it, and I love sharing it with all of you. So the format for my open house, if you haven't been here before, and for those of you who've been with me every time, I come back on the half hour. It just gives me a chance to bustle around and bring out the next product. If you can't keep coming back, no problem. I understand it's a Friday night, so if you need to head away, I will post all these videos so you can come back and watch them. So thank you so much for being here. I see that people are popping on. I see that Val's here and Sue's here and Nancy's here and Deirdre's here. Love that. That's across Canada because Deirdre's out east. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. As always, Gord is just on the other side of this camera, and he is keeping track of who is here because I like to give away prizes. So every session or every time I come on live, I will give you something to possibly be entered in for. So make sure you say hi. He keeps track of the names, and at the end we'll do a draw. No purchase necessary. Just thank you for being here and supporting my business. It's so exciting. So we have, as I said, 6 new products. I am going to say that there's a Taste the Season. That's something that comes out every time they come out with a new catalog. So this is the new fall winter catalog. So this one will go through till probably January or February. There will probably be a little supplement in between there. But yeah, really excited to share this for you. If you'd like to just get your hands on one of everything that's new, then I would suggest the Taste the Season collection. That's available till, I believe, September 19th or while supplies last. And that gets you one of each of the 8 products, and all for $48. I think it's discounted about 10%. So if you want to get your hands on it really quick, that's the way to do it. So as I mentioned, Gord's here. Say hi. We are going to start with the Mexican street corn dip. So for all of you Mexican food lovers, I have actually never tried Mexican street corn, and I love Mexican food. So I'm going to have to try that sometime. But I'm going to try it right now, epicurized in a dip. And we all know that Epicure does a really good job of dips. So this one is sort of a creamy, zesty, corn-based dip, obviously. Gluten-free, which corn is gluten-free. So we're going to make that up perfect for like a hot dip for games. We have Oilers games coming up pretty soon. We have football games. We may have kids back to school games, lots of games. Let's make a dip. So what I'm going to do, you can do this in the oven because some people don't like to do things in the microwave. You can do this in the oven at 375, I think it is. And it's for 15 to 20 minutes, but we're going to do it speedy, and we're going to do it in the microwave, and we're going to use our steamer. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Epicure steamer, this is our product that allows you to go, it can go in the oven, but it also goes in the microwave, and what it does is it speeds up your cooking. So it's actually food grade, so people who are worried about leaching, I can't remember what the letters are, it doesn't have that. It's a food grade silicone. We have a number of different formats, and it's actually currently on sale for, I believe, 25% off. They're having a big cookware sale right now. So the steamer is what we're going to make it in because it's way faster. So let's take a peek. Mexican street corn. All we're going to do is we are going to add a brick of cream cheese. That always makes dips really good. And we're going to add corn, we're going to add some sour cream, and we're going to add some shredded cheddar cheese. And basically, you're just going to mix it up, throw it in the microwave, heat it up in the microwave, it's about 6 to 7 minutes. So we're going to do it for about 6 or 7 minutes, but at about 3, we're going to get it out and just stir it up a little bit. So again, the steamer, I'm going to just throw everything in. So what I thought I've pre-measured everything just because we're on a video. We have 1.5 cups sour cream. So I'm going to just scoop that in here. And if anybody has any questions or has tried a Mexican street corn dip, I would love to hear your thoughts. Some of the other ideas that I've heard that people have done, they've mixed, like this made a salad dressing instead of making it up as a hot dip, is using the seasoning and then some sour cream and some yogurt or mayo, whatever you like for your sour cream base, and then mixing that as a salad dressing. So I like the versatility of stuff. I always say, open up the package, give it a smell. I'm going to put my scissors away. Give it a sniff, not on video because I've done that before and sneezed and gone crazy. So I'm not going to do that here. But although I am still going to, because I just want to smell what it smells like. Because just like you, I'm just smelling it for the first time. Oh, I can already smell it. Ooh. And so we're just using frozen corn. You can use canned corn, you can use fresh corn. They say you can roast your corn. That might be a neat idea, is just to throw this in a pan and sort of sear it a little bit. Or if you have like corn on the cob, doing it on the barbecue and then cutting it off, then you'd have that roasty toasty flavor. So I'm gonna just mix that in with the sour cream. Because I figure I'll mix it with the easy ingredients and then I'll just add the cream cheese, which has been I just took it out of the fridge just about 5 or 10 minutes ago, just to soften it up a little bit. Oh, this does smell delicious. So I'm going to just make sure I'm going to do this how I'm supposed to be doing it. So we are going to, I guess it was supposed to be softened cream cheese, which I have sort of softened it out of there. I could have softened it a little bit in the microwave. The 1.5 cups corn and the sour cream and the shredded cheddar. Yep, that's as easy as it is. So we're gonna mix that. While I'm stirring this up, I might just share the 2 returning products with you really quickly. Beef stroganoff is sort of a dish that it used to be made. You could either make it up with sour cream or you can make it up with yogurt. And I only liked it with sour cream. So I'm not exactly sure what they've done to reformulate it. This is an old package, but it's basically meat or beef and mushroom kind of sauces and mixed. And then you're going to throw it on a pasta and it's just kind of delicious. So that one's been reformulated. And I got to tell you, the one that I'm probably the most excited about, y'all know we have veggie broth. Y'all know we have nourish broth. We have ramen broth. And I'm excited. I don't even have one yet because they were missing an element of it to make it so that I could actually order one in advance. We have a better than beef broth. So it is no longer an actual meat beef-based broth, but it's a vegan plant-based broth, but it'll be amazing. I'm sure it's Epicure. So who here wants some beef broth? Woo, woo! I'm super excited for that. So I see some things coming up. I'm hoping people are excited about it. I hope people can hear me. So all I've done is I've mixed sour cream with the dip mix. And I'm just going to add the cheddar. Whoop. And I'm going to throw it all over the counter. Let's just get that in there. Yeah, I'm really excited. We have been asking for a beef broth for a long time. So, and at first I was sort of surprised it was going to be a vegan beef broth, but that just makes it more accessible to more people, which I think is pretty awesome. And if anybody knows, we have our better than bacon little shaker things. Those are pinto beans and you would never know it. So with Epicure, you know it's going to be good. You know they're just going to make it and it's going to turn out great. So a block of cream cheese. Maybe what I'll do, because I didn't warm it or soften it in the microwave, I'm going to just cut it into a couple pieces really quick. Any Mexican food lovers out there? Or anybody take a peek at the new catalog? I know you know what's kind of coming down the pipes because I put it in the schedule, but I'm wondering what products people are interested in trying the most. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with me? Trying to get it out. I think this makes up to 4 cups of dip. So I'm going to just put it in little blocks in like throughout the dip here. Hopefully you can see this. I'm super excited. I like dips. I don't make them very often. It's so nice to have it when everybody comes over. So we're going to throw that in there. And I'm going to throw in. I did hear from someone online that had the product a little bit earlier that they found that the corn, or that there wasn't enough corn in it. So I'm going to add just a little bit of extra corn. This is filling a little bit too full for my square steamer. So I'm going to just go like this. I'm going to cover it up. And I'm going to throw it in the microwave for about 3 minutes. So, okay. So while that's heating up for 3 minutes, I'll just remind you that there's the Taste the Season by being on here. And I see that there's like Cheryl's joined us and Donna's joined us. Kim's on here. Val's been making comments. My sister's been making comments. All of you have been entered in the draw. So you don't even have to buy your Taste the Season. There's a chance you could win it for free. So I know my sister has won it before. Sue has won it before. And last month's winner was Karen. So or not last month, last season's winner was Karen. So hopefully you'll join me throughout the night. You can earn 4 entries in the draw and get to try all of these flavors for free. I will mention again that there's a cookware sale, and it's everything from steamers to the saute pan, which is one of my favorite. I'm going to be using it tonight a bit later. Pretty much the entire cookware is on there, and I will put links to things like this in my post as well. So this is cooking for 3 minutes, and then I'm just going to stir it up. I'm going to basically see how it's doing, and then I'll show it to you really quick, and then I'm going to call my husband up here, but I want to show you what that's going to look like. So if anybody has any questions or has taken a peek at the catalog, I'd love to know what's caught your attention. If anybody has commented, I do have a couple things that people have been sending me over the week as it's come up, so that I can share those to you as well. But it's just, there's so many ideas in here. There's recipes. If you're looking for ideas of things you can make with the products that you've bought in the past or even are buying now, on my website, you can just go under the recipe tab, and then on the left-hand side at the bottom, you can just put in what product you have, and it'll come up with a whole bunch of different recipes. Or if you've got an event going on, like Thanksgiving that is obviously going to be coming up, or Halloween, if you're one who likes to make kind of fun Halloween treats and things like that, you can actually do it by event too. So on that same page, you can click on recipes, you can pick the special occasion or the type of dish, appetizer, main course, whatever. Epicure's got you covered. What you see, this says dip, but as I said, you can make it a salad dressing. I think you could make it, you could just make it up as a sauce, like, and yeah, just use it as like a dipping sauce. Maybe if you don't want corn in there, I know some people like it creamier, or like just a creamy dip. Everything can be just added to sour cream and mayo and made into a dip, or add it to olive oil and make it into a salad dressing. So lots of options available to you. So I'm going to just pop that out and just see how we're doing. I guess I should also mention, if you haven't used the steamers before, this is obviously like a warm dip that I'm making into it. What did I do with my, oh, there it is. A warm dip. Oh yeah, it's all softening up. But you can do anything in it. You can do veggies, you can do meat. Anybody who knows me knows that I love to make hamburger in my steamer rather than on the stove, where it's going to splatter and make a big mess and smell up my kitchen. So I'll just show you how quickly that just melted everything all up. And I'm just going to blend it a little bit more and pop it back in the microwave. Oh, it's going to be really good. We're going to have lots of dip. And I don't know what you guys think you would dip in this, but my natural choice is to put a tortilla chip in here, which is nice for anybody who's sort of gluten intolerant. But even a veggies, or you could use this as, you could make like those little pinwheels, like, you know, with like the tortillas, you could like roll them up flat and just put like a nice layer of this, roll it up and make them into pinwheels. So there we go. There's the dip. I'm going to pop this back in for another 3 minutes and let it completely mix up and heat up. And you could always, if you wanted to, put a little bit of cheese on this and pop it in the oven and get that cheesy top on it. But I'm going to put it back in the microwave to heat it up. It smells delicious. For any of you who are coming tomorrow to my open house, I'm looking forward to hearing what you think of this. But I'm going to call. Hopefully you guys have all said something on here to say hi and let me know that you're here. My husband is going to pop up. His name is Gord. He's going to pop up and he's going to have a spin and wheel and let you know who has won the...
Tammy was asking you whether it's spicy or not.
My understanding is it's sort of a mild heat, like a medium to mild heat. It's not on the crazy spicy side. Like I know in the summer, a lot of our products were quite spicy. This one will still obviously have a little bit of heat because it's got, if I look at the ingredients, it's got ancho pepper in it. It's got some chipotle chili, which is a little bit of a spicier, but it's kind of a smokier spicy. I do notice that it's got cilantro on here. So if anybody's not a cilantro fan, this one might not be for you, but maybe it's mild cilantro and you would, maybe I shouldn't have said anything and you would have tried it and gone, woohoo. So yeah, sort of mild to medium is my understanding. So if you happen to pop by tomorrow, you can give it a try tomorrow and let me know whether you think it's a mild to medium. Everybody's taste buds a little bit different. So I'm going to call Gord up and someone's going to be a winner of a package of our Mexican street corn dip.
Okay, hello everybody. We've got lots of entries in this first draw, so let's see who is our winner. Sue P.
Sue P. Sounds like soup. Sue, you won a package of our Mexican street corn, so I'll make sure you get that. And if you guys would like to join me, it's about 20 after 7 right now. I'll be back in 10 minutes to tell you about our Cincinnati chili and some other returning products. So hope you'll join me in about 10 minutes. Talk to you real soon. Bye.